Well, back in March, we introduced you to Mark and Lynn Scotch. They were about to embark on a 1,500-mile bike ride from Texas to Louisiana to promote kidney donation. They dubbed it their Oregon Trail. And now, 7.5 weeks later, they're back in Madison, where our Braden Ross caught up with them to hear about the trip.
For their latest adventure on the Oregon Trail, Mark and Lynn Scott went back to where it all started, Louisiana.
Originally, we thought he'd have to make numerous trips to Louisiana in order to donate a kidney for the man that we met there.
It was there that Mark struck up a conversation with a man in a bar who told him he was on the wait list for a kidney.
I'd never met somebody who told me face to face that he needed a kidney. I just assumed that everybody that needed one got one, and that's not true.
Mark told him he'd be his donor, and just a year later, he made it happen. Kind of.
Well, my kidney went to somebody in New York, and he got a kidney from Southern California.
A few years later, Mark's wife Lynn followed in his footsteps.
My kidney went to Illinois, but my voucher recipient is a little boy in Minneapolis, 2 years old.
They both used what's called the voucher program through the National Kidney Registry. It works like this. You donate a kidney and the registry matches you with a recipient somewhere in the country. Then you get to bump someone up on the recipient list, and they're next in line when the organization finds a match for them.
It's the easiest way to donate. It takes away a lot of the barriers to donation.
Since joining the Club of Living Donors, Mark and Lynn have made it their mission to promote kidney donation.
The Oregon Trail really started when I read that 13 people die every day in the United States waiting for a kidney transplant. I just didn't know that before, and it rather stunned my wife and I. So we started these bike rides to create awareness for that fact, and also to demonstrate that a person can donate a kidney and live a normal life.
Along their rides, they've met people impacted by kidney transplants and urged more hospitals to join the voucher program.
It's heartwarming and heartbreaking, the variety of stories that you hear. We love riding up to a transplant facility and seeing the staff out there because they are in the trenches every day.
But of all the people they've encountered, there's one little boy they're still waiting to meet.
We had left on this ride prior to his surgery, so we're looking forward to that. I think it will be exciting and emotional and probably a few tears.
For News 3 Now, I'm Braden Ross.
Well, you can find out more about the voucher program and follow along with Mark and Lynn online at markscotch.com.